Sirski, what's going on?
Don in the building, and then I got my boy.
And it can't mess with me.
I know that's right.
Whitney.
You better go ahead.
Whitney
That
Houston.
boy Big Doom, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't like when I get to rapping that gun one of them. I make the streets mad. F the streets.
Oh, it's funny you say that, dude. No. We were talking before we went to break about the new movement that's hitting the streets, man. Tell them one more time what they call it, doing.
F the streets.
F the Streets, coming from that boy 21 Savage. He just dropped a new album 2 weeks ago at this point. 2 weeks ago called What Happened to the Streets. And this is coming off the bat. He had an interview with Bank that dropped that people were really, really enjoying, where he was talking about stuff in the streets, talking about how he views stuff, talking about YSL, talking about his rap buddies. And then he came out afterwards and he tweeted some stuff. He tweeted how he put Quavo and Offset on the phone together and told them that if they were together, they would be unstoppable. He was talking about how he dealt with Thug and Gunna's situation and how he tried to put them in the group text. Like, he basically was telling people why he thought that the streets was coming to an end. But when y'all seeing people's responses to it, how y'all feel about that?
All right, so me personally, man, I just feel like the whole movement is cool. Like, this is like when Trouble was trying to, guns down, hands up, or water guns up.
Yeah, water
like,
guns.
we already been had these movements. It just take for everybody to lock in and come together and actually make the movement happen. Now they done went through what they went through, and now they saying, all right, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta square up. Like, we gotta boss up to really keep going and stay focused on what we doing. Like, we really having millions. And I feel like a lot of people are taking the F the streets, what they're saying, and turning it to like, oh, y'all trying to get out the street now? Like, if it benefits y'all, like, they're not really necessarily saying they getting out the streets, because the people that's around them, the people that's under them, you can't take everybody out the street. You can't tell everybody to get out the streets. But at the same time, hey man, it's time to start thinking like, hey, we gotta move different. We gotta boss all the way up, you know what I'm saying, square up to keep it going, so we can't go back to jail, so we ain't gotta die and all this extra stuff that's going on in the streets.
I like that.
Why y'all think it took so long?
Huh?
Why y'all think it took so long to get here?
Well, I was just going to say, that's a great question, Desi. And if you don't speak Atlanta, Doom just said, yo, we going to jail. We are going to jail if we don't stop.
If you don't speak
and we got legal money out here. I'm with you. That's it. How you feel, Doom?
I mean, I
said, Doom.
I think a lot of them folks are being willfully obtuse. Like,
You know
what
what
they
I mean.
saying,
Yeah.
bro. They're not saying actually F the streets. They're saying everything that came with it. They done dealt with the trauma, all that. They're not
Learn from our learn from us.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're not saying that we're not going to participate. Okay, they're not saying that. They're not saying that we don't want to participate in it or anything, or we don't care about what it gave us. Nothing. They're just literally saying the trauma and everything they've been through that came from the streets. Forget about it. It doesn't matter. It was stupid. We still participate. We still taking what come with it, but it was F the streets at that point.
I think when you say participate, I'm thinking of like.
They still going on drills.
No.
I'm not saying that.
But I mean, you got to understand, it's a part of our culture as Black. Like the streets is still certain aspects of the streets is still a part of our culture. So you can't really say F the streets, but there are certain other aspects, of course, that lead you to jail, that lead to those being killed, that lead to, you know what I'm saying, all these harmful things. F that. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. And I feel like all the guys that's like not in Atlanta, that's trying to, oh boy, y'all boys scared, y'all come here and play. Come here and play. That's all I'm saying.
I just wonder how long it's gonna last. Well, I feel like there's always a trend, a campaign of something, and 21 definitely just had this album come out, which the one song I heard, and I don't know if it comes off the back of that I Wish song, and he talks about everybody who passed away because of the streets and whatnot. And so I'm just wondering, is it going to go further than, December and a couple of tweets? Like, what we about to do after this?
That's a good question, Desi. Is it performative?
Is it a part of the game?
If I was to guess,
because he did go from 52K to 90K.
Yeah, shut up. He sounded crazy. I would if you would have asked me like guns in my head if it's performative, yeah, it's probably performative. But I don't think for 21 Savage it's performative. I think his whole time, well, not the whole time, but maybe the past 4 years, he kind of been leaning towards we a little too old for this, bro.
Yeah,
or like
his songs.
cause like I ain't saying that other rappers haven't lost stuff, but if you know 21 Savage's story, 21 Savage know a lot of dead people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sad to say, like he got a lot of people. What? Bro?
I mean, that whole song is about a whole bunch of people who passed away.
It's like when somebody. It's like if G Herbo was to say, "Yeah, we done with the streets." It's like G Herbo know a lot of dead people, man.
Herbo part of the movement.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like somebody that's lost a bunch to the streets, trying to like realizing, like, yo, I've been pushing this because this is what's cool to me, and this is how me and my friends have fun. But me and my friends ain't right all the time. Like this ain't right how we live all the time, and we going to jail and dying a lot, and we rich as hell. Like we don't I forget his man that got caught up stealing. Like when I heard him talk about that and his rationale, like he said a lot. You know what I'm talking? I ain't gonna say his name.
Why is you lucky your dope?
Why is you lucky your dope? Hey, look though, he said a lot, but all he really was saying, like, bro, what the hell, bro? I got money now. Yeah. We got money. What the hell you doing? For sure. And it was like, bro, you so into it, it's no way out for you, bro. And that's what. Bruh, Thug could have came home and been the leader of that movement almost a year ago. Like doing it now makes it look a certain way. It make it look like you attaching yourself to something because you just the way your name is being drug around and stuff like that. And I don't like that because, like I said, this is my favorite artist. But as far as 21 Savage goes, I think it's genuine. I think he real life want people to get out the streets.
I think Thug is having a hard time though, trying to lean more into that.
It's because everything he done did is wrong now.
Yeah, and I think I feel like he's really having a hard time with that. That's why it's taking a minute to see. I would have expected Thug to get himself in shape or not.
Sorry.
Not like, I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at Gunna. Obviously, those are the two to compare. And I know y'all didn't want to do that. But like Gunna really came out here and hit the streets running on on the opposite side of things. And Thug came out just still looking all floppy and whatnot. That's just my thought. Y'all really be in it. I'm just somebody on the outside looking in.
So me personally, how I feel about that whole situation with Thug just coming home, I just feel like his whole time that he was locked up, he wasn't rehabbing his mind. Mm-hmm. Bro he was too focused on. He was too focused on. I'm a squash, bro, or not even just bro. He just feeling betrayed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he hurt. Like he really hurt. Key died while he was locked up. Baby mama had just died. Like he had a lot of stuff going on him as well. Like he away from his girl.
And
like
facing life.
He facing. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is a lot. It's a lot to take in.
They would have let anybody walk except him. Like we want him. So when he say, "You cussing this piece of paper, you start that piece of paper," I felt that.
The boy was angry.
I felt that. It's like,
that's why you say you can't tell him how to feel.
It's like, bro, you really, and that's why I say I don't feel like Thug is wrong for feeling how he feel. I feel like he's wrong about processing his feelings and how he's going about things. You weren't supposed to be on the phone like, bro, I'm gonna step on, but you should have been rehabbing your mind while you was, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be in therapy.
Knowing that I'm coming home.
Has he ever opened up about that?
Thug went out on one of them interviews. He said, I would never let my girl do therapy or something like that. He was talking about how bad.
That crazy.
How bad it was.
He said that was my therapy.
They said, would you let your girl go to therapy?
Why?
No,
she got me.
She need to talk to me.
Yeah, she got me.
And Mariah want to marry that?
No. She need to talk to me.
Nah.
This is why I disagree with saying that you can't. We gotta wrap it up, but this is why I disagree with people saying like you can't tell somebody they wrong for feeling how they feel. I feel like I can tell you wrong for feeling how you feel if you completely are incorrect. If you listen, bro. If you get mad because you thought somebody cut you off, but in reality you the one that ran the light, then I should be able to tell you that. And to me, if everything has been explained the way it's been explained legally about how what Gunna did wasn't going to affect him legally, how this was just blah 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 blah, and it's all accurate, and the stuff that every professional lawyer that I've heard talk about this has said that nothing that happened with him impacted him, then yeah, I think you're wrong for that. You can feel how you want to feel about it, but coming out publicly and trying to destroy somebody for something that you know, like I said, he didn't have anything to do with, technically. Like, however you want to look at it, he didn't have anything to do with it. And then on top of it, he didn't do anything that actually impacted you or your case. I think that's wrong.
So with that being said, I totally, I'm on the side of right. Like, I stand with Gunna because I feel like bro didn't intentionally go in there and be like, I'm going to sign this paper to hurt my man. But in the sense of Thug feeling how he feel, you can't tell him that he wrong because it's like, bro, even if they tell you that ain't going to hurt me, the public perception of the people on the stand and other people is gonna hurt me. The fact that you signed that paper and them they got a so-called leader signing and saying, okay, we're a gang. Now everybody on that jury is like, well, bro did say it's a gang. So it
just
can
we watched the
backfire.
whole case. It never came up.
It didn't come up, but I'm saying now, but I'm on the jury and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I know they're gonna sign and say
Yeah.
whoop. So as a jury, I could say, bro, guilty. It's a gang.
Right before we went to break, we was talking about how we felt about the After Streets movement. It's weird, bro. Everything bring like clout conversations for real, bro. Like somebody can say something and not be talking to nobody at all, and then somebody on the other side of the cut. Like, why am I seeing Blueface respond to 21 Savage and Young Thug saying After Streets?
Well, that's because his man got the call from Act, and it just. So
Who is man?
I mean, Act.
Oh,
called
Whack.
And you know they was on
that stream and all that.
You know, Whack got to give his 2 cents on who street, who this, who not. Like, y'all really stay out of our business. Y'all all the way over there. I mean, people not even listening to Blueface.
Dumb. You can't say stay out of our business and you put your business out in the quote unquote internet streets, bro. That's not how this works.
I feel what you're saying, but
if you want to keep stuff to yourself,
just defending 50, y'all.
If you want to keep yourself stuff to yourself, then and you saying that I defended 50 don't got nothing to do with nothing. You I don't care about the internet.
I ain't say nothing.
I don't give a damn about
I don't know why you
the
getting
internet.
aggressive with me, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying. So if you wouldn't know about it, right? If you didn't tell me.
I definitely
Now that you
feel
told,
like,
now that you invited me into y'all's group chat, I got something to say.
Why
about
do
it.
they keep
definitely-
tweeting at each other?
I definitely feel like all that. That's what I said. The whole last 3 years, all that could have happened on the routes.
Group chat.
It really could have been like a coalition. Like y'all could have met up.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
y'all, like come on, bro. Like
Facts.
y'all
I'm
be in
with
the
you.
same places. I'm outside and I see every one of these guys in these same places. Like they was just all at Metro. They was all there.
Yeah.
Everybody, every one of these people that tweeted this or whatever, except for Lucy, the only person I ain't seen. All them were there. So it's like, why couldn't y'all just discuss, bro? We gonna move like this. What going on?
Because
I feel like
go
a
ahead.
lot of it did happen behind the scenes, but they also doing it in
Public.
the public as well.
But
and
y'all-
I think bruh doing it because of them album sales.
21?
His whole career, he ain't never did this and spoke on this and was been doing all this. It was a benefit.
You talking about
coming from
Savage?
doing that as well. Yeah. for
We was
20
talking though, the last couple of albums he kind of has though. I feel
he
like
has, but he hasn't brought real situations that everybody know of to the internet. So you're right. His
So
last,
let me defend him a little bit. I would say when has there been a time where you could openly and honestly talk about something that happened in the streets with the public on Twitter and stuff like this? The only reason he probably feels like he can talk about this is because Thug and them done exposed everything.
right.
Like if they had kept all of that under wraps, because 21, if I remember right, 21 didn't say anything when them phone calls leaked to him.
He didn't.
He didn't say anything when all that was going on.
didn't.
So I don't feel like, for some reason, there's something about him that don't really feel like he's chasing clout. Like I don't know if he's trying to
I don't
boost his
think,
sales either.
I'm sorry. I don't
fine.
think that's the truth though. I don't
What?
know. I didn't watch the whole that he's not trying to boost his sales. What
Okay.
I'm saying is I didn't watch the Bank interview in totality. So I don't know if Bank asks a question and then the person responds, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't think that 21 would just voluntarily just give out this type of information. He probably was trying to make a point as to like, you know, I don't know, a Bank asked like how you feel about what's going on in the
For sure,
city
he did.
and
Little
stuff
bit of
like
both.
that.
Yeah, babe,
And
yeah.
because of
A little bit
that,
of
he
both.
said, all right, boom. I do feel like 21 is a peacemaker for the most part within his circle. You know what I'm saying? And so I think in his attempt to make peace and let the world know we trying to make this stuff happen. And we know that if I put it out there on the internet, people are going to listen to me and they're going to respond, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even I saw him say something about, you know, to Future, they was going like back and forth. Not really argument or anything like that,
Oh,
but about
tweets.
the biggest tweets or whatever. He was like, "Yo, my bad. I should have called you first." Like, you know what I mean? It's those type of things that I feel like has to be said publicly, not only so the specific person could know, but the people who's following them, like kids and I think he's trying to use his influence to do some type of good,
Right.
you know, and not just continue this whole.
And I'm with
Go
you,
ahead.
but I feel like this specific time right now, it's just a little gimmicky.
It's too
I feel
convenient.
like he went on. Yeah, it's just a little too convenient. Again, I agree.
I respect
21
that.
been solid this whole time. Ain't showed no flaw. It's been this, been that. The tension between him and Pluto been that. Like everybody knew it, but he never addressed anything until this recent album. And it could be because of the theme of the album. But I still think it worked in his favor.
Go ahead.
I also too just feel like this is the growth of Savage. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta
progression.
understand. Y'all remember when RP Bankroll, when that situation happened, oh yeah, let them know you the same buddy who killed Bankroll. Like his energy is totally different from what it is now.
He evolved.
You know what I'm saying? He done grew. Like he done grew
that
up,
was 10 years ago.
bro having millions. Like y'all gotta realize
Yeah.
Savage is having real paper now.
Y'all can't see this, but Desi was feeling the type of way because a conversation before we had about growth in female MCs that they can't grow, but we sitting here saying it's okay for men to grow and evolve. So 21 could be on some F that, you know, type of thing. But a woman like Megan Thee Stallion can't be on some like, yo, my man when I'm pimping and pimping.
Oh, that's what they was. That's what he was saying.
But she's still,
hot girl.
you know what I'm saying? She's still giving off hot girl energy. She's still telling y'all to pop it and do this,
Drop
and
it.
whoop. Like
Pop it
she
and
ain't
drop it.
making music like she getting married now. Like so, but I mean, I feel like everybody can grow. I'm not gonna say she just ain't grew as an artist. She definitely grew like in sound. She makes
Music's
different
gotten
type of
worse.
As
music.
well as 21 still gonna make some drill songs.
Yeah, he's still gonna talk about hurting people.
He's growing his mindset outside of his music, but in the music, he's still gonna have that.
I think it's perfectly fine for to be rich or not rich, but to be a major rapper for 10 years and on your 10th year be like, you know what? I don't want to die, and I don't want nobody to surround me to go to jail or die either. So I'm gonna tell people not to do that because I don't know if y'all peep what's going on. Look how I do my job, by the way. I don't know if y'all peep what's going on, but the kids is getting worse and worse too. And I know like when we was kids, people used to say stuff like that too. I don't know. Maybe he's feeling now that he's older and he got like a different view of the world. Maybe bruh starting to look around and feel like, bro, I got more influence on like everything going around where I'm at than I felt like. Because most people, when you meet them, rappers especially, don't feel like that pressure of like, I need to be a role model for people or I need to say the right things for people that hear me that might be in middle school forming opinions about stuff like that. Right. But when you hit a certain age, bro, I think all of that come flooding in where you kind of feel like responsibility or like having a kid does that for a lot of people where they feel like, damn, bruh, I ain't really living the way, like what I'm gonna tell my son to do if I keep living like this. But
but here's the thing. I think it's okay just because I want to address Desi. She can't be on the mic to say it, so I'm going to address it to her and anybody else if they watch a previous clip. I think it's okay to evolve, but I think everything needs to evolve too. Don't be on some peacemaker. Let's squash this stuff and then make me a song about how I'm gonna go.
I don't think that's fair. That's but we gotta go to break.
But that's hypocritical, and that's not you. Again, as a rapper, hold up. As a rapper, the rapper is the person who lives out what they say. They're not a moniker or a character. It is you are who you say you are. That's why we believe in what you say and who you are. That's why we believe in. So if you're gonna evolve, I'm good with evolution. I'm cool with evolution.
You don't like when Jay-Z rap about putting money on people's head?
But can't you also too still rap from like
a perspective from the past?
That's
all I was gonna
But
ask.
in the present, I'm talking about in the present though. If you not out here doing what you say because you on some type of time, stay on that type of time and put that in the music. That was my whole argument with the women. Like, if you are gonna be a lover girl and you want to have a man and you want to be evolved, put that in the music and live that way. Just as much if you not on the street time and you on F the streets, okay, put that in the music too and live that way. Just be who you say. That's all I'm